Hello everyone and welcome to our JJV soccer game, St. Christopher's versus Trinity.
Do we have a roster? Number 9 going down the field, blocked by Nate Glarum. It's going to go right back to Trinity, and Bryce Hirey kicks it out of bounds. Possession Trinity. 22 is going to third in for Trinity. That goes straight to Henry Leeser, who heads it over to Maxwell Berry. Falls a little short, and Glarum's going to try and kick it out of the playing field and get it on their offensive side. Maxwell Berry able to scoop it over to Bryce Hirey. And he's going to kick it to Parker Cushman, and Parker Cushman, number 8, beats him to the ball.
So St. Chris throwing on Trinity's half. They're looking to get a cross in here, bring it out to the left wing of the field. They do get a corner kick, and this could be first chance of the game for a goal.
St. Christopher's JJV soccer has been strong in the beginning. They have not lost. They have had a tie, however, against Stab. Henry Leeser boots it over towards the goal, but it is kicked out by number 7. He's going to wing it over to number 4, stopped by Mason Carter.
Trinity has a breakaway here, getting close to the St. Chris box, and they do get a cross into the center and a shot on goal. It is blocked by
Heaton O'Brien. Heaton O'Brien's going to boot it out across halfway field, and it is retrieved by Luke, I don't know his last name. Ferguson, thank you. Robert Mish kicks it over to Maxwell Berry. Is unable to make the stop, and it's going to go right over back to Trinity's offense. So far, this has been mostly a defensive game. It is early, however. No team's really been able to get that shot and goal. Number 16 moves in and out of 2 players, and it's shot at goal right to Heaton O'Brien. O'Brien's also had a strong start to the season. He hasn't let in many goals, and he let in 0 last game. Backup goalie is Jackson Hill. We'll see if he's going to get some playing time today. But so far it's been mainly Heaton.
So far this game has just been a back and forth of passes. Oh, actually Trinity gets a chance right here, and they do score, getting it just over top of Heaton.
And that was a good effort by Heaton, and he just didn't have any defensive players able to make a stop. He's able to get that first jump on the ball, and it ricochets off him, unfortunately, in the direction of the goal, and there's just no defenders there to help him out. Then it's going to be a quick 1-0 lead for Trinity. That's not the start that the Saints are looking for coming out today. Glarum knocks it over to Leicester, who's looking for Bryce Hirey. Missed the mark, and it's going back to Trinity. Leicester going for the ball with 22, and he attempts a slide tackle. That was unsuccessful. Heaton O'Brien again, getting ready to kick out the ball. Oh, excuse me, Nate Glarum is going to do the deed for Heaton. And Drew Sovich, first time we said his name today. Sovich playing some defense, keeping him on the out of bounds, but he's able to get out of there. And number 9 taking it down the field, and he looks over to number 3. And Leicester's hustling for the ball, and he's going to kick it out of bounds. That's a good defensive move by Leicester, as he knew the Saints defense wasn't ready, so he's just going to kind of boot it out and let them kind of reset. .22 to throw into number 9, who kicks it over just to a swarm of Saints defenders. Somehow Trinity is able to get it back, and he's going to look for number 3. Oh, and a missed shot attempt. Deflected by Mason Carter. Here comes Maxwell Berry going down the field. And he's just got green grass in front. Oh, nope, not anymore. Number 7 comes in. Maxwell Berry fighting for the ball, and he's going to get over to Bryce Hirey. Slide tackle by number 7. He looks for number 22, and in comes
The great tackle. Trinity does have a throw in here, getting very close to the Saints' goal again. And they pass it just on top of the box, hoping to get a shot out of this.
Sorry about that.
Coleman, am I like getting in the way or? Oh, I am. Nope.
Back up. Sorry. That's gonna be off Trinity and Leaster for the throw-in. He just put his whole body into it. Leaster for the kick-in. He's observing the field, looking to see what he's got. And the ref holding up play. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, Leaster kicks it in, looking for Bryce Hyrie, but it's going to be stopped by number 22. Bryce able to retrieve the ball, kicks it over to Robert Mish. Looking downfield for Drew Sovich, and it is tapped out of bounds by number 16. Hyrie looking for Cushman, but defender is keeping track with him. And he's just going to kind of throw it in the middle and see who gets it. And it's going to be St. Chris. Luke Ferguson. Mason Carter looking for Glarum. Who kicks it and is blocked by number 14. Kicked downfield by Mason Carter. And Kevin Alejandro trying to get to the ball. And right there with him is number 12 for Trinity. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Trinity. And looks like St. Chris might get another corner kick. So St. Chris has had a few highlights of the game so far. And they're just looking for a goal to tie up the game and put some more pressure on Trinity. It's going to be, appears to be Kevin Alejandro on the throw-in. And he kind of throws it. He throws it to Luke Ferguson. Trinity has the ball. Driving upfield, and he's taken away by Kevin Alejandro. Kicks it towards the middle, and out of bounds Trinity. Mason Carter to throw it in.
St. Christopher's starting to get some momentum here, getting a couple chances in Trinity's box as they're getting some passing plays right here, trying to get it past Trinity's defense, but they do stop it and they have a chance. It is a 4v3 at the moment on Saints defense, but they do stop it and halt the Trinity breakaway. Just a lot of back and forth kicks here as St. Christopher's starts to control it, and they do get possession of it on Trinity's half. Getting some more passes in. Trying to bring it out to the wing here and get a cross in. They do get a pass into center, and there is a shot, and it does go in. Parker Cushman scores that goal, tying the game up at 1-1.
That was a great job by the 8th graders playing up today. First goal of his high school career. And he's getting some support from the 10th grader, Robert Mish. So it is 1-1 in the game. And Trinity kicking it over to number 3, and he's been touching the ball a lot today. Over to number 9, and I don't know what he was doing with that one. Looks like that one's just going to be rolling out of bounds, and how he's able to get to it. Mason Carter right there with him. Mason Carter was able to retrieve the ball. He's going to look downfield for Parker Cushman. Luke Ferguson handles it. Over to Cushman, back to Ferguson, back to Cushman. and it is brought to a halt by Trinity defenders. Both teams have played a strong defensive start to this game. Do you know how to edit the score? You've done it. Yeah, we showed Jamie. Here, I'll do camera.
Trinity getting a nice through ball here with a chance on a goal, but it is stopped by Heaton O'Brien with a great save, just barely catching it before it goes out of bounds.
That was an awesome stop by Heaton O'Brien. Brian having a strong season so far this year, like I already previously stated. There's Parker Cushman with the ball, weaving in and out of Trinity defenders. Maxwell Berry. Trinity gets the ball, and here they go, marching down the field, and it's kind of just a cluster of players, and it's going to kind of get dumped out. Mish going to kick it out, and shot on goal. And O'Brien dives, and he's opening it.
Trinity having a couple chances to shoot there, and it goes just wide each time. You do still have control in the corner of the Saints defense, hitting it into the center again. Here's a shot, and it is saved by Heaton O'Brien again. Doing some great work as goalie here, blocking many shots so far.
Heaton O'Brien had an absolute bomb to Maxwell Berry. Here goes Berry going down the field, and he's looking for Bryce Hyrie. Stop by number 14. 22 going down the field. Right there with him is Bryce Hyrie, and he's able to get the ball. That was a whistle. Whistles are blowing. I'm not sure what the call is, but I don't think that was a good one, frankly. JJV refs have been. This is a new squad today, so we'll see how they are doing. But some interesting calls for sure for both teams. Score remains 1-1. Yeah, you can also put the camera on the score. And O'Brien's trying to get the ball in.
Cleared out by the Saints defense, just shy of the goal.
That is kicked out by Henry Leister. Corner kick by Trinity, and a little back booter by number 10. Nice try, but it's just gonna head right over to the goal. Not even close. O'Brien to fetch the ball. JGV is at the level where there are no ball boys, so they have to do the job themselves. Saints getting into the position for another kick from Nate Galero. Nate Galero's a multi-season athlete. He stars in track the other 2 seasons. Here's a kick from Galero. And because of track, Galero's got some speed on him for sure. I don't know what to say, Nate Ian. Kicked out by Trinity, and here comes Bryce Hyrie for the throw-in, kind of looking around. Drew Sovich was open for a second. Here comes Cushman, and he's trying for Drew Sovich, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds into the stands. Caught by Bryce Hyrie. He's going to throw it downfield, looking for Drew Sovich. Headed by number 14, and Sovich. Oh, and he is pushed out of bounds. And where is the call? Oh. That's unfortunate for St. Chris. They should definitely be getting the ball here and on their side of the field. But a push by number 10 was unseen by the ref, who's blatantly standing right there, but whatever.
They did get another chance, though, at about the same spot with another throw-in from Bryce. Into the center with...
Maxwell Berry has the ball, weaving in and out of defenders. Oh, kicked out. Trinity with the ball. Robert Mish is trying to track him down. Robert Mish, the captain of this squad. He stars in squash in the winter and not sure about the spring. Lacrosse in the spring. So this team is comprised of a lot of multi-sport athletes. Or multi-season athletes.
Eden O'Brien has this goal kick, and he's looking for a pass near midfield they can get a good breakaway from.
Another good kick by O'Brien. Looking for Mason Carter, and Trinity's able to come up with the ball. Bryce Howard is almost able to get it away from number 7, but he can't get it. Excuse me. 15 over to 14. Parker Cushman going down to play defense and kicked out by Bryce. Kicked out by Bryce Howard. So nice try by the Saints, and they're gonna recover here. Kind of count their steps and see what they're looking at. Bryce Howard over to Cushman. Oh, stopped by Trinity. Clarem looking for the header, unable to get it, and he's gonna kick it over to Nathan Ashheim.
Trinity bringing it out to the left side, getting some passes, trying to bring it in center for a shot. It is kicked in, and Eden O'Brien gets his hands on it and has a punt out towards Trinity's side.
Cushman's able to retrieve that ball, and he's gonna pause, wait for some offensive help, and he's got grit, and he kicks it over to Drusovic, who's got green grass and taken away. Nice try by the Saints, just halts to a stop. Restricted mode.
Bryce trying to get a dribble here, but he's stopped by the Trinity defense.
Leister kicks downfield. Nate Glarum with the ball, looking for Luke Ferguson, but the Trinity goal is able to get there. It's a good game by both goalies so far. So here comes Trinity with the ball. And in come the subs for Trinity. Coming in for number 4 is number 10, and coming in for number 14 is number 23. So, I don't have a roster for names, but for parents who know their kids' numbers, maybe that's you. And there's Parker Cushman going down the field. He's only got one man to beat, and he doesn't beat him.
But it is kicked out for St. Christopher's corner kick.
Pretty good turnout here today for JJV soccer. Probably 20 to 30 adults, I would say. Plus some more. And here comes the corner kick from Nate Glarum. And absolute rocket. Nathan Asham tries to head it in, but is unable to. It's going to go over and out of the goal. So another opportunity there to get a goal for the Saints, and they're able to successfully get it. So here comes Trinity now.
Passing it up down the side of the field. Getting it around most of the Saints players so far. And getting a boomer straight up into the Saints box. Getting some more pass backs, and here's a shot chance by number 22. Goes just over the goal. Eden kicks it up, and it is stopped instantly by a Trinity defender. But it is recovered by Saints. and they pass it up the right side. Trying to bring it up, but it does roll out of bounds. Trinity bringing it up the field with these throw-ins here. Getting one just over the Saints defense with another shot chance just wide of the goal to the right. Heaton with another goal kick here. Getting it out to Parker Cushman, and he is stopped by Trinity defense. They do bring it up for a shot, but it is stopped by number 16 of the Saints defense, but pushed back through. Ooh, and a shot goes right off the post and bounces out. Saints recover it, and they start bringing it up the field, but they are stopped by Trinity defense. Bringing it out to the right side for a cross. Number 22 crossing it in, and Heaton O'Brien does stop it. Punting it up this time to Trinity defense. They do hit it to Parker Cushman, and he has a dribble chance here, trying to find one of his teammates, but no one's open. Trinity does get possession of this, and they kick it over Saints defense, but it does go out of bounds for St. Christopher's goal kick here.
You're not gonna blow. It's gonna be funny like the first week. And you're gonna be like, why did I do this?
Goal kick defended by Trinity, and they get a shot, another one just wide of the goal.
Sorry for that timeout, folks. Score remains 1-1. We got roughly 12 minutes ticking down in the first half. Heaton O'Brien to kick the ball out. He's kind of just placed it in the middle of the field. Hasn't given much thought to his kicks and does so again. Bryce Hire is able to retrieve the ball from Trinity, and here comes Trinity. Robert.
They get a chip just over Robert Mish, and it does end up in a goal. Tragic for the Saints defense. Score is now 2-0. Trinity leading this game.
Two-one Trinity. That was once again not Heaton O'Brien's fault, and he's just not getting that help that he needs from his defense. Heaton O'Brien has had a strong goalie career, playing for 8th grade last year, 7th grade the year before that, and he knows what he's doing, and he just needs that help from that defense that he's not getting. So 2-1, and here comes St. Chris looking to tie up the score again. There once again, getting caught on their shoelaces, as they say. So here comes Mason Carter, kicks it out to Nathan Ashheim, and Carter for the throw-in. There's a nice moon ball, and Maxwell Berry's able to retrieve it. Right over to Whit Bowles. That's the first time we said his name. He must have recently subbed in. And Mason Carter for the boot. Parker Cushman unable to get to it. Here comes Whit Bowles, and he's gonna block the ball and gets confused a little bit, and Trinity is knocking on Heaton O'Brien's door once again. And shot right
Trinity
to
having
Heaton.
some great passes here to set up crosses for the mid, and they've gotten a bunch of shots, but Heaton is doing a great job in goalie saving most of them.
Sock kick right to Parker Cushman. Parker Cushman over to Whit Bowles. Back to Parker Cushman. Back to Whit Bowles. And Trinity retrieves it. Back to Parker Cushman. And Bryce Hyrie. Whit Bowles. Whit Bowles kicks it over to Trinity. And here they come. Over to 24 and whistles, most likely an offsides. St. Chris ball. So another interesting call here from the refs. And Glarum once again is going to be kicking it out. Downfield, Trinity's kind of everywhere, I think. For this one, he's just going to kind of want to put it. Nope, never mind. Robert Mish. Oh, and that's what we call a caught in two rocks. That's 2 feet. Kept that ball firmly in place, and Trinity's able to get it out of there. And St. Chris, Whit Bowles, here he comes. Trying to get to the ball before 22 gets it. And that's going to be out. Oh, excuse me. Trinity's able to get to it. He's going to look over for number 7, who attempts a header. Unsuccessful. Nathan Ashheim here with the ball. Looking for Parker Cushman. Cushman comes out of nowhere. So, Trinity with the ball once again. Here comes Mason Carter for the throw-in. And in comes subs. That's Rohan Simon. He's a new student this year. And out for St. Chris is Peter Natali. Peter, not a new student, been here since JK. And, and in comes, out comes Parker Cushman, and in comes Henry Porch. One of the few 10th graders one of the few sophomores on this JJV team. And here comes Glarum kicking it over, and Rohan Simon's going to see some action in the first few seconds. Taken away from Rohan by Whit Bowles, and here he comes going down the field. Oh, and an attempted slide tackle. So close. And here comes Robert Mish kind of boxing out the defender, looking for Whit Bowles. Whit Bowles has got a defender in front of him, and he just kind of kicks it to the grass, and in comes Henry Porch. Not sure what Trinity was trying to do there, but it's going to be St. Chris ball either way. Excuse me. Nate Glarum for the throw-in. And he's looking for Bryce Hyrie, it seems. That he is. Whit Bowles going to go back to Glarum. And another caught. The ball gets caught again, and Rohan Simon.
Number 22 doing a great job to get these crosses into center. This time it is reflected out of bounds by St. Chris defense for corner kick.
22's definitely been all over the field today, hasn't he, Ian?
He has. He's been getting a lot of passes in there, and
Yeah.
I believe he's gotten 1 assist on the goals
Yeah,
that Trinity has.
He's done a great job today setting up the team for attempted shots, and he's gonna get another shot at it. So here comes a corner kick, and right through the hands of Heaton O'Brien, and in for the goal for number 24. And Heaton O'Brien, that just goes right through his fingertips and right to Trinity. St. Chris defense was kind of dispersed randomly out there and unable to make a stop on the ball. And it is 3-1. So, unfortunate for St. Chris, as they're really going to have to be climbing out of this hole that just keep getting deeper and deeper. And here comes Maxwell Berry over to Luke Ferguson, taken away by Trinity, and Bryce Hyrie for the boot. Another Trinity number 22 once again with the ball. Looks for number 20 over to 24. And he's got number 9. Number 9 pacing and Heaton O'Brien came out to meet him, and number 9 had to make an early shot, and it just kind of soars over the goal. St. Chris definitely caught a break there, as just defensive players were not ready for that one. I'm sorry, bro. So here comes Galaram again for the kick, and he is over to 23. 23 looking for number 9, who's going to head it over. Rohan Simon there to make the stop until it's taken away by number 22 yet again. Number 9 looking for number 22, and he's stopped by Whip Bowles. And Nate Glarum. Number 9, first shot. And Mason Carter is able to make the stop. So Trinity is able to get the ball back. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks, but now we got the score functioning. 3-1 Trinity. So here comes Trinity. He's going to kick it out of bounds. Retrieved by a fan. Over to Rohan Simon. Glarum to Bowles, and it's going to ricochet off the foot of number 10 for Trinity. Bryce Howry looking downfield, and he's got Luke Ferguson. Ferguson has a shot. He's got one man to beat. Oh, and the goalie's able to get there. Oh, man. That was a definite opportunity
The
for
goalie
St.
does
Chris.
actually grab the ball from outside the box, so
Yeah.
St. Chris does get a free kick
Oh, wow.
just outside the 18 here.
And that is this is gonna be a true break for St. Chris here. So they're gonna get that goalie kick or whatever it's called. PK, excuse me. And Glarum puts his head down, maybe saying a prayer. They got some goals to make up, down 3-1, and here's a shot. Oh, and it is over the goal onto the football field, and
Bounces off the truck and onto the football field.
And I
Almost
don't-
hitting the track runners there.
that would have been unfortunate. So another missed opportunity here from the Saints, and they know it. So here comes Trinity, number 8. Cheer him on, dude. They're looking down. Cheer him on. Come on, here comes number 10. Whip Bowles, the defender. He's just going to kick out of bounds. Not sure if he's just trying to get out of there, or it was a bad placement, or unsure where the line was. But here comes Rohan Simon for the throw-in. Goes over to Robert Mish, the team captain. Absolute boot from Mish. Ferguson there yet again. And he's swarmed by a few Titans. And the goalie kicks it out, and it looks like that's going to be a corner kick. And I'm not sure what he was doing there. Mental error for sure there by the goalie, by Trinity's goalie. And another opportunity from St. Chris and Nathan Ashheim here on the corner kick. Here comes Ashheim for the corner kick. Puts the hand up, puts the hand down, and right. Oh, and Whip Bowles had a chance. Whip Bowles had a chance.
Rolls through everyone here, and Trinity does clear it out all the way to number 5, who
That was
gets
actually
a throw-in on St. Chris hat.
that was a nice shot by Rohan Simon to kick out the ball, allow his defense to reset as they were all kind of lingering after that corner kick. Here comes the throw from number 10 over to number 22. 22 again with another assist to number 9. And oh, right to Heaton O'Brien. Heaton's like just kind of all over the goal today. And another kick, another boot from O'Brien. Here comes Mason Carter. Oh, wow. Nice job by number 22. O'Brien again with the ball. Folks at home, if it'd be nice if y'all could give SDC TV a subscriber, If you guys are able, that's gonna be the half here, and I'm just gonna get back to what I was saying. SCC TV provides entertainment for all the sports, all the games, every season. And it'll be so awesome if y'all are able to give us that sub and maybe that like on that video, because we're trying to kind of boost the ratings, so we can get some more viewers, and because so we can get some more viewers, and yeah, just give us a sub, please. That'd be awesome. All right, we'll see you at the start of the second half, and St. Chris is down 3-1. All right.
Then it wasn't muted.
Sorry, folks, for being. We thought we were unmuted, but our CPU guy left us muted from the half. So we'll give you a quick recap, which is basically nothing happened. No one
Trinity's
scored.
been doing a great job on offense so far this half.
Yeah.
That's mainly all that's happened. They did just get a great center, and was that in? No. Heaton O'Brien does just barely keep it out after he drops it.
Uneventful last few minutes here. We had a very eventful first few minutes as quick 4 goals were scored. 3 of them by Trinity, 1 of them by St. Chris, and Mason Carter falls to the ground and there's no call and Jorge's looking for one. And Jorge visibly upset over there. Like he's visibly upset.
Jorge is the St. Christopher's coach. I believe we said that when we were muted.
He's the new coach, and he's really turned around this JJV soccer program. As they kind of struggled for the past few years, and Jorge used to be tails, and Jorge flipped that coin to heads. So here comes Bryce Hyrie, and he's tackled by number 3, or not tackled, but Nate Glarum, taken away by number 4. And Mason Carter with the ball, kicks it over to Glarum back to Carter, and Carter over to Alejandro, who, I'm not sure if he wasn't paying attention, but kind of caught him off guard, and Glarum over to Ferguson, both going for the headbutt, unsuccessful. Maxwell Berry here with the ball, and he's got it. And I think Maxwell Berry definitely a very strong soccer player, and he acquired a lot of that talent from everyday recess playing last year during Harambe Soccer, as did a lot of these guys out here for the freshmen. So Trinity with another corner kick. And O'Brien directing his defense, being the leader that he is. Here comes the kick. And
It does pinch in off of, looked like 5 players going up for a header, and it does go into St. Christopher's goal, making the score 4-1 for Trinity.
And I'm not sure who was to blame on that one, but probably the whole defense. No communication whatsoever. O'Brien was directing his squad, and like Ian said, it's able to just kind of slip through the crack there, and it's gonna be 4-1. And maybe St. Christopher's plenty of time left in this half, but they've got a deep hole to climb out of, and they definitely don't want to be having that first scratch in the loss column this season. Here comes Glarum with the ball, taken away by number 9. So, yeah. Here comes a throw in from Carter. Cole Hayes, one of the starters on this team. Not sure where he is today. Not sure what. Maybe that takes away a little from the squad. Number 12 for the throw in for Trinity. And he's got 2 people wide open, including number 7. And that's who he chooses. Number 7 looking for number 22. Said his name a lot today. Well, I guess it's a number. And Leister showing some aggression. And he's gonna be able to get that ball for number 22. No foul. No whistles blown, and appeared to be a clean play from Leister, who's an aggressive kid that lets a little aggression out. So Trinity here with the ball, number 7. Looking for another goal, and it is headed by Mason Carter. Number 3, another shot attempt at the goal over number 9. Number 9, oh! He just missed it. And Saints catch another break on that one.
Trinity looking for these crosses as often as they can. It seems to be working pretty well against the Saints defense. Just usually rolling through most of the defenders and the offense for that matter.
Here comes Hyrie, taken away by number 4 over to number 7. And he able to kind of juke out Bryce Hyrie, kicks it back to number 4 over number 9. Going back to number 20, and then is stopped by Bryce Hyrie until it's quickly taken away from by number 12 over to 9. Weaving in and out and in and out, and stopped by O'Brien. Nice diving slide there by Heaton. And he not afraid to put his body in front of that ball. And poor throw by O'Brien, and Trinity's going to get it back. And another shot on goal. And it is tapped out by O'Brien. Nice save there.
It is unfortunately another corner kick for Trinity.
Here comes number 22 for the kick in, and just a low streamer. Doesn't even make his way. Oh!
Off the
Off the
crossbar.
crossbar. Another shot at goal. Carter heads it out. Bryce Hyrie whiffs and misses. Mason Maxwell able to make up for it and kick it out.
Trinity bringing it again to the wing of the field, looking for a cross in. Number 22, dribbling it past the Saints defense, and he is stopped eventually.
Mason Carter, one of 2 guys on this team. Other Bryce Hyrie is playing down from JV soccer, filling in some roles. And Leaser with the ball, kind of just kicks it down the field to Trinity defenders. And Trinity with the ball once again. And here comes Parker Cushman. Bryce Hyrie, absolute boot, and a bunch of people running the ball, and Trinity just kind of leading the pack.
St. Chris having a hard time receiving these upfield passes that they're making.
Yeah. Here comes the kick from Trinity, and Robert Mish kicks it out. And Drew Sovich running after that one.
Again, just hitting it up to the Trinity defense and giving the ball away instead of trying to get passes to get past the defense.
Here comes Bryce Hyrie, taken away by Trinity. And Leaster trying to make a play on it, but he's unable to. And Parker Cushman's able to get there, and Trinity player flat on his face, and I'm not... appears to be number 22 again. I don't really know what happened there, but
It
just
was-
a bit of a tangle up with the feet, maybe.
It was called as a foul though, and Trinity
Wow.
gets a kick. Is barely stopped by Heaton O'Brien and kicked out by Saints defense.
So here comes the St. Chris offense. And they taken away again by Trinity. Time of possession so far this half has been all Trinity. I don't even think Trinity goalie hasn't done anything so far. Not like he hasn't had the opportunity to do anything so far. And the St. Chris defense is just you gotta wonder if they're getting tired out there. Here comes Camden Cobb, one of the JJV supporters.
That pass is called as an offsides.
Cool.
So St. Christopher's has a kick up from their side.
Mason Carter right down the line, and Nathan Ashheim, a Meg's a kid. And Ashheim is still going. And is
Does a great job to get past 2, but
Stopped.
just barely stopped by number 14.
nice play by number 14. Kind of repositioned his leg and get in front of that ball, and 22 kicks it out. Kind of let his defense reset. St. Clair's defense, I feel looking tired out there. Not hustling as much as they were at the start of this half. from the start of
Looks
this
like
game.
an entire new
Wow.
Trinity team is coming out here as subs.
And this is going to be interesting. Trinity coach must feel confident in his secondary roles and in his lead up 4-1 that they got this game in the bag, and he just put literally a whole new squad in, like Ian said. And this is an interesting move for sure, and hopefully maybe allow St. Chris to make some more plays against a squad that hasn't played as much, and get some more goals. Boot from Leicester, looking for Luke Ferguson, and here comes, kicks over to number 11, number 10. I believe, was 10 in the game before?
I'm not sure about that.
I believe number 10, one of the few guys that's remaining in this game. So, another corner kick from Trinity Titans. And here it comes. Carter playing the inside wing. It's gonna go right to him. Nice kick out from Carter. And here comes Robert Mish. And Carter tries to block it with his body. And Mish gonna kick it downfield. And not many. St. Chris doesn't even try and run for that. And here comes Carter, and Carter chests it to Trinity and number 15 and number 9, and he's chasing after the ball and pushed out by Parker Cushman.
That might be a corner kick for Trinity.
Appears to be.
Is a throw in. Now it's a corner kick for Trinity.
Kick from Trinity here. Still number 10. Mason Carter, that inside wing. Parker Cushman, that outside wing. Nathan Ashheim, the inside. And Carter's gonna kick it out to Ashheim, and Ashheim's trying to beat to number 15, but he's unable to. And Ashheim locks down on number 10, who is forced to kick it over to number 2. And Parker Cushman takes that ball away. And a nice diving kick, and it's kneed out of bounds by Luke Ferguson.
Unfortunate there.
For sure. Sorry, folks. Number 6. Interesting kick over to number 13. And
Oh, that is a
oh, wow.
boomer just wide to the left of the goal.
Yeah, wow. Put a lot of iron into that one. And some subs coming in, and it is Drew Sovich and Luke Ferguson coming out, as does
Looks like they're
Maxwell Berry.
trading some shin guards.
Yeah, coming in is Owen Doyle. And Owen Doyle, Peter Natale, and Henry Porch. Everyone else going to be remaining the same, including Glarum, who's about to kick it off, and there it goes. Number 10 to Carter. Here comes a throw-in from number 10. Put a lot of arm into that one. And Trinity looking for the kick. And he just completely missed the mark on that one. That was number 13. Tried to get his leg around it, and I think he had to force a shot as St. Chris defenders were coming in on him and just missed the mark there. So, kick out from Leicester. First time he's gotten the opportunity to kick it out. It's been mainly Glarum and O'Brien here, and he's kind of surveying the field, and here he goes. Kick. Here, the kick. Whistles below.
I believe that was a handball on Trinity there.
Yeah. And lining in for the sub spot is Jackson Hill. Jackson Hill's primary position is backup goalie. And I'm not sure if O'Brien is coming out or if he's going to take the field as an infielder. But in comes Hill. Let's see who he swaps out. He's looking around, and Nathan Ashheim coming out for the Saints. And Jackson Hill getting his first playing time today. Yet to see Jackson Hill play so far this season, so let's see what he's made of. First time the ball, St. Cursor's gotten the ball that far, got that close to the goal, and it didn't last that long. So, Trinity again with the ball, and he kicks a nice shot over to 11. It's going to be an offsides. But number 10, and he's looking around, unsure of that call. And Owen Doyle coaching up Jackson Hill here. What? Oh boy, excuse me, Boyle. Owen Boyle. And Jackson Hill. Looser with another kick. Trying to get it to Natali. And Parker Cushman had Hill open, but he's going to take it himself, go into Leister, and Leister overshoots it on the run. And here comes Trinity. Stopped by Robert Mish, as I said, the team captain. And wow.
I don't actually know what happened there. The ball just popped up and it landed on top of the goal.
So, 13 minutes here, folks. And Saints need 3 goals in order to tie it up. There is no overtime. There is extra time, no overtime or any of that sort. So, maybe they'll tie it up and it'll be a tie. Second tie in a row. Leister on the kick. Leister on the kick again. And St. Cursor will be kicking it out.
Hey, Theo.
Trinity bringing it up the wing again and hitting it center. Shot on goal, but is stopped by Heaton O'Brien. Coming up with the punt to center field is recovered by Jackson Hill.
First
And
time Jackson Hill touched the ball so far this game.
we have a lot of parents over here standing in the sun because it is just under 60 degrees out here. It's pretty chilly.
Yeah, it is chilly. So here comes Trinity trying to add to that lead. Score remains 4-1, closing in on the 10-minute mark. And St. Cursor really needs to get some goals.
St. Chris defense just kind of watching Trinity pass it into the center, but Heaton O'Brien does get a good save on it. Again, punting it out. This time he does shank it a little bit and it goes out of bounds.
Here comes number 15 for the throw-in. And he's got a few open Trinity defenders looking for number 24. Headed over by Carter. Right to a Trinity defender by the number of 9. And taken away by Owen Boyle. And number 9 gets that ball back and he's going down the field and ricochet off the foot of Henry Leister. And another missed opportunity from Trinity, but they don't really care. They're up 4-1. You know, they're just kind of trying to stall and hold on to that ball so St. Chris doesn't get a chance to score. Here comes Whit Bowles. Haven't said his name in a while. And looking for Jackson Hill.
Gets a good pass out to the side, and Jackson does just hit it right to the Trinity defender, who can easily bring it up the side.
Todd's your shift in here. St. Chris has that ball, and never mind. And Robert Mish going down the field. He's in Trinity. He's got one man to beat. Oh, stop it, O'Brien. Oh my God, that was a close one.
He bodies the Trinity offense away from the ball a little bit there. There is a foul called on Trinity. St. Christopher's gets a free kick from their side. It does go out of bounds, unfortunately.
So here comes Trinity, knocking on the door of Heaton O'Brien. And he's got a big house to defend. And number 9, guarded by Mason Carter and kicked out of bounds by Owen Boyle. So another corner kick here for Trinity.
Everyone on Trinity's team running up to the box except for one player.
Yeah. Must
trying to get some last minute goals.
One player I assume is kind of like a safety kind of guy. Gets out of hand, he's going to be there to... Trinity goalie doing some...
aerobics over there. Trying to warm up. He's just been standing there for a while in the shade.
Yeah, looks like he's doing some choreography for like a fight scene or something.
Kicked out of bounds again by St. Chris. There's another corner kick for Trinity.
Trinity goalie must be quite bored as he's seen no action so far this half. And maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing. Another corner kick here by Trinity. Like Ian said, we got that one guy kind of lingering at the back. And he's gonna kick it in the box. Kind of a poor kick, not gonna lie. And here comes Parker Cushman. And shot on goal right over. And Heaton O'Brien's outstretched arms are unable to get to the ball, but it does not matter. So, another kick out from Galerum. Galerum, I don't believe, has had any time on the bench so far this game, as he's kind of been that glue. Well, besides Heaton. Heaton's been the... And... Wow. Number 11 knocks over Mason Carter and tries to help him up, and Carter reaches for his hand and he quickly pulls away. Unsure of that gesture. So here comes Parker Cushman.
getting
off of Peter
two wall
Natali.
passes past the Trinity defenders, but they are eventually stopped. Number 24 just kind of running around with the ball, juking at everyone and barely getting around Heaton O'Brien with a soft touch.
It's going to be 5-1.
Nice solo play by number 24 there.
So another goal here from Trinity, and as did Trinity, here comes an entire squad.
Yes.
Saints. And we'll see who's coming in and who's coming out. Coming in, Roman Simon, Drew Sovich, Bryce Hyrie, Kevin 100, Nathan Ashheim, Luke Ferguson, and coming out, Jackson Hill. Oh, and Henry Porch. And coming out, Jackson Hill, Owen Boyle, Luke Ferguson, Mason Carter, Peter Natali, and so big change here, and the only guy who remains in is...
We do have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game now as we start with kickoff for the Saints.
As Ian said, we're closing in on that 4-minute mark. Long game here today.
3 headers in a row back and forth between number 2 and number 10 for Trinity.
So, stopped by Henry Leister. Until it basically just kicks us to number 6 of Trinity. He kicks it over to 16 and 16. Another shot on goal. And
Heaton does let that go out for a goal
missed the
kick.
mark, yeah. So, here comes Saints defense, and the unfortunately, so the way the goal kicks have been on that left side of the field is St. Christian defense is playing right, looking right into the sun, unable to see that ball. So you wonder if that's been kind of one of the reasons they're been allowing so many goals here today. And obviously the offensive productivity has been lacking in this second half, as they've gotten 0 shots on goal. And another Skyrod. What?
A little confusion there for Trinity offense as 2 players go for the ball and they both step off thinking the other player is going to get it. Dunza does end up going deep in St. Christopher's half for a throw in for Trinity. Pass it back for another cross into center. They do get another shot attempt, and it is on goal, but Heaton O'Brien does save it and fumbles it, but ends up recovering it. Going for a short punt that is recovered by Trinity here. Passed out to Bryce Hyrie though, and he does get a great pass past the Trinity defense, which is defended well.
I have to go to jazz band, bro. So.
How much time's left?
Less than a minute.
We do have less than a minute left in this game. Closing seconds.
Can y'all
Sick.
pick up at the adjustment?
St. Christopher's getting the throw in out to middle. But it is defended by Trinity, and they have one last chance to get a goal out of this. Oh, but Saints actually has a chance here. Barely passing the offsides, but it is recovered by number 6 for Trinity. Passing it up to center. Saints do control it. Going for an offensive push here. Bryce Hyrie getting a pass off number 23, and that is an offsides call, I believe. Yes, it is. That is the game, folks. Final score was 4-1. Trinity winning, and hope to see you guys on the next stream.